Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm in the parking lot. Oh, you won't be able to see it behind the bush of the fabulous Point Casino. Probably won't be able to read that either. In beautiful Kingston. This is where I have to go to upload videos for you guys. This is what I have to do. You guys, some of you know I have to go and hotspot it, and this is what I do to get the YouTubes uploaded. While I'm doing that, I wanted to, I guess, check in with you guys real quick. I had a really cool conversation with my wife, and not that I expected like different from her, but I had mentioned that I was considering, or that I was looking at, commercial real estate. And like I said, not that I expected anything less than her full support, because that's just how she is. But what I didn't anticipate was how enthusiastic she was about it. I was like, I think this would be cool, because, I could do this, that, and the other thing, and, maybe we can make a little money off of it, or maybe it pays for itself, blah, blah, blah. And she was so gung-ho about it. She's like, I think it's a great idea, and you'd have internet, and you'd be able to do all the things you want to do. And I'm sure at a certain level, she's a little bit excited for the prospect of A, having the garage cleaned up, and B, having my office, which was supposed to be our library in the house, having that space back. She made an interesting point that I didn't think of. Like, if the commercial space is big enough, maybe she can have a little art studio where she could paint, or a little spot where, she can, homeschool William and maybe a couple other kids, just as a kind of a side thing for her. So I guess it's happening. We did look at, it is hot in the car. Holy shit. We looked at what was out there right now. The only other place that I found nearby was down in Polsbo, which is kind of as far as I want to go. And it's weird. It's clearly like a house, and then, I don't know, like a secondary building that they built into some sort of like workshop, office space, conference room, and then there's a storage barn. Price on that is pretty good too. It was like, it was under 700,000, but I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with the house. I suppose we could lease it out, rent it out, but do I want to deal with those kinds of renters, like home renters? You know what I'm saying? Because well, shit. Well, I guess the moratorium is over now, but I don't think I want to deal with that. I don't think I want to deal with that. I think like the home space is a home space, and there's not really anything you can do with it, right? Office space, even if I had an office building that had like 4 or 5 offices in it, and you could lease those out to generate some income or just mitigate your mortgage or whatever your loan, that's one thing. If those spots are empty, you can move in and out of those spots pretty easily. Like, I could use them for storage while they're vacant, and then if I had somebody who wanted to rent it, I was like, I'll just move my shit out. No big deal. But you can't really do that with rental home, you know what I mean? So price is right, location is good. I liked everything about it. The build out on it is good because it's already built out for offices and stuff, and it's apparently it's all wired up with cat cable. But yeah, not quite the right fit. And I think we also kind of agreed it would be really nice to have something in Kingston, which is just 5 minutes down the road. It'd be nice to be like that close, because we do only have the one car right now. I don't want to have to buy another vehicle. If I do buy another vehicle, I either need to get a pickup truck for use on our property, or I want to get like a Tesla or something like that just for myself. I don't want to be laying out that kind of expense simultaneously. That's all. Just kind of an update. I guess going forward, I'll drop in little updates here and there as far as how we're going. I'm going to look into who I might be able to do financing through. I'm definitely going to have to finance it. Like, I don't have, $600,000 cash on hand. I'll figure out financing this week and see what that looks like, and kind of get an idea of what I need to do to get things in order. But I would say it's happening. No timetable for it. No hard cutoff. We're going to be patient and, find the right opportunity for sure. On a certain level, I don't need extra space until next spring anyway, right? Because garage sale season's already over, and we already know that's been a bust, and we're going to be gone for all of November. So if the right spot pops up between now and the time we get back, then that is what it is. We're going to jump on it. We're not going to waste time, but at the same time, we're going to be patient and find the right place, and make sure that it really suits not only our needs, but our wants. I want it to suit our wants as much as anything. So location, internet speeds, distribution of space, so to speak. Like I want a garage slash warehouse size shape space for storage, right, for all of our inventory. And then I want either adjacent to that or a separate area. I guess I'd prefer it to be adjacent to that, but like a work area, workbench of some sort, where I can take pictures and pack and ship from a separate office space, because I'll work out of that office as well. That's the other thing about it. Like I will work my regular job out of that office. So some of those costs will be mitigated through tax benefits, both from my employer, but also through the business, and offset some of the revenues. I mean, it's not a dollar for dollar, but some of that will be offset through those tax benefits. So anyway, you know, a separate area, a separate office space for me to work out of, and then a separate office space to do this kind of stuff, to do YouTube out of, to do Twitch out of, just to be able to play games. Like I haven't been able to play a game with my buddies in 3 years. So, you know, just be able to do stuff like that. Basically have an area where I can set up almost like a little man cave. You know what I'm saying? Get a fridge in there, stock it full of beer and soda. Maybe put a bar in. Ooh, that would be cool. Put a bar in, like a full-fledged actual bar, but it's only mine. Maybe bring back some ideas from the bar and nightclub convention. If I do go in March, maybe have some folks come in and build it out. That would be really cool. Now I'm getting too big for my britches, like one step at a time, but you know, it's all right to daydream a little bit. But yeah, that'd be really, I think I just filmed a video, I think it was yesterday or the day before, where I was sort of like floating the idea, but you know, after talking to my wife and seeing how enthusiastic and supportive she was of it, then, I mean, I think we got to figure out how to make it happen. This trip to Arizona is probably going to be our last. Unfortunately, relationships have been really strained in the end times that we're living in. So this will probably be the last one, unless we can beat the vid. We should have been calling it the vid this whole time. Unless we can beat it, like I don't see us buying property in Hawaii, which has always been on my bucket list, or really much of anywhere else of note. It's almost like a death in the family. It's like we're kind of in mourning. We're mourning the passing of this. I don't think we'll ever get back to normal, and unless we can get back to normal, I'm not that interested in having those other properties. Like we can travel, we can do Airbnbs or hotels or whatever, and that's fine. But as far as having a place that we go to, you know, 6 months out of the year, just, I don't know, not really interested right now. Really exciting stuff. It's obviously, this is all speculation and daydreaming on my part right now, but I wanted to share with you guys because we just talked about it. Hopefully these videos go up in order, and so you heard about it here in the last couple of weeks or so. But yeah, as there's any sort of progress, even if it's just like, oh, we looked at this place and it wasn't the right one, I'll share that with you, and maybe we'll get set up in front of the computer and I'll do a little, you know, walkthrough type thing where it's like, oh, you know, here's the places we're looking at, or we looked at this place and here's the pictures and yada yada yada. And if we do go look in person, I'll bring the GoPro with me so we can record it and we'll put all that stuff in. So I'm really excited. I think it's going to be good for both of us to have a space like that that's not the house. We've been in the house nonstop. We've barely left, you know, even before COVID, we barely left once we finished building, honestly. My wife went to work every day. I was either working from home or unemployed leading up to COVID. And other than coming here to the casino, you know, to have burgers and a couple of beers on my lunch break, we didn't really leave the house. And then when COVID started, we definitely didn't leave the house. I think having a spot that's kind of nearby, but definitely has a different energy to it will help a lot for comfort and mental health and all that. So I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. I kind of wish that I'd pulled up the commercial real estate site today and like, oh my God, we got to look at that place. Didn't happen, but we're on the hunt, and as soon as we can make some progress, then we're going to dive in head first. Like I said, next step is going to be to figure out financing. So I'm going to have those conversations this week, or I'm going to try to, and that'll probably be the next update for you. Appreciate you guys so much. I know we have a lot of new followers. I know a lot of you new folks came through because of the garage sale videos and the resale business, resale videos, which I don't even hardly do anymore. I do really appreciate you guys checking us out. I'm glad that you enjoy some of the content that I do. I do a lot of different content on here just because this channel is really about me and my interests and the things that I'm working on. Once again, and I brought this up before with, you know, when fiber was supposed to come through the neighborhood, and when Starlink was supposed to come through the neighborhood. When we're in a spot with good internet, we'll do more videos, and there's going to be more resale stuff because I will do the what sold videos on some level. I don't know what it's going to look like, but on some level we'll do the what sold videos. The garage sale videos will be more dynamic, where we'll come back and we'll say, okay, here's what I don't know where we got cut off. Apparently the GoPro overheated because I had it like sort of over here in the vicinity of direct sunlight. But anyway, what I was saying is that when we have that commercial space and we have good internet, it'll just be having the space to do eBay and having the space to do videos and not always trying to cram stuff in kind of where I can make it fit. And then there's so many videos I don't record because I'm like, this video is not like interesting enough for me to think about recording, editing, and driving up here to upload. You know what I'm saying? So when I can like record a video, edit it real quick, start the upload and leave and go home or whatever, or work on a different project, whatever the case may be, that just changed my attitude about it. So there'll be more resale content. So if you came for the resale content, then there'll be a lot more of that. If you've come or come to enjoy, whether it brought you here or not in the first place, if you enjoy the drinking tastings, I'm gonna do more of those because one of the things on my bucket list has been a kegerator. And like I said, maybe we'll just build out like a small bar, which would be super cool. We'll do whole, mixology videos once in a while. So we'll be able to do more of that. And then I'm a grown kid and also a gamer, or at least I was. So we'll be able to, whatever, play games, get on together, chit chat, who knows, whatever. We'll be able to do whatever we want because we'll have the resources to do it. We'll have the space to do it, and it'll be pretty freaking cool. So, all right, I'm going to cut this off. Oh my God, we overheated again. Appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. I'll see you next time.